Good everyone and welcome to today's important video. And today this is something that I've unfortunately had to be thinking about for quite a while now. And I think now that I'm having a few days away down south, which some of you may know, um, yeah, I think this needs to happen. So obviously in the description below there'll be a bunch of timestamps so you can skip ahead to anything that you wish. Like I say, feel free to do so. Don't force yourself to sit through the entire thing. I'm not gonna try and be too long, but this needs to be said, I'm afraid. And this isn't clickbait before anyone accuses me of that. This is legit. So, retiring from YouTube and War Thunder for now. This is something that I've been thinking about for it's May now. It's really been on my mind since about February, January sort of time. And this is something that is heartbreaking to say, but like when you see later on, like in the various slides that I've concocted today, or concocted, I should say, this is something that has been on my mind for a while. And from everyone that I've told about this, they've said that this is a good idea. So let's get into it. First of all, I'd like to issue a formal apology to a few subscribers. So, Kakang2828, Batty, Ramwrench18, and Stuffy. I'm not going to be able to do your requests, I'm afraid. I am severely burnt out from War Thunder, and I just haven't had the time. I only really have time this morning to record this, and then I'm pretty much going to work, and then I'm going to I'm going to be getting ready to go on holiday for a few days. So this is the only time I have at the moment, I'm afraid. And I don't even have time on the Saturday or the Sunday to record. So yeah, I can only apologise for this. As everyone knows, I don't like leaving requests unfinished, but unlike last time, I didn't do a formal apology, so I wanted to include one here before we went any further. And like I say, apologies to you four, and obviously in the case of Kakang, you didn't get the last four done, but like I said, I'm apologising formally, and I wanted to include this anyway because obviously last time I never really did that. So why have I made this decision? So long story short, my mental health hasn't been great, as some of you may know. My stress levels are quite a bit beyond where I'm comfortable dealing with, and as a result, I'm developing a four-part plan. There should be a comma there, I've just realised. I'm developing a four-part plan to sort this. Retiring from the Joseph 2000 channel, at least for a bit, is one of the stronger ways I can reduce this. Now don't worry, I do plan to be back eventually, but I don't know when. I can't answer that. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I do think it's necessary for me to do this. Some may criticise, some may see this as a daft move, but I feel this is the best decision for myself, as normally I don't put myself first. I normally put others and other things before myself. As a result, this is slowly over time eaten away at me, and this is something I plan to improve about myself, which is part of my plan. Now, to go a little bit further, what I mean by that is I tend to put other people's happiness towards the priority, if that makes sense. So I don't think about myself too much, and as you can imagine, this does eat away at you over time. And it's been happening for a while now, but obviously I never really expressed that because to me that's just a way that people it's not a way to really run your channel and run your community. Is you basically saying, look, I'm struggling with this, but I'm going to keep going because you guys matter more. This isn't a safe way to run anything, and like I said, I normally put other people before myself, and this has eaten away from me, eaten away at me for over about 6 months now. And obviously, with the way my job is going at the minute, which is going to get mentioned later down the line, this has also just been stacking the, shall we say, like stacking the reasons why constantly on top. And obviously, with just life in general, it just keeps getting more and more tough, as we all know, with obviously everything that's happening around the world at the minute and all that jazz. And yeah, that's really why I've made this decision. And like I said, it's not a decision I want to make, but at this moment in time, I think I'm forced to. So, what is my 4-step plan in detail? So, my plan is to retire for a while from the Joseph 2000 channel, quit my current job, better myself by losing some weight, which will also make myself feel happier, and finally increasing my social life back to where it once was. This 4-step plan will greatly help me reduce my current levels of stress that I'm enduring. I know this is a bad thing for some of you, but I need to put myself forward before I break myself. The last few years, as we all know, have really tested a lot of people as a person, but obviously me myself in, in that scenario, where I continue to put myself behind others and other things in general, which isn't really a healthy way to be. I've even had a close friend of 20 years, who I've known since I was 3 years old, say I need to do something like this, as I do too much for others and never really focus on myself. Taking this time away will enable me to do so. Obviously, this is a little bit more brief than what detail would be, but obviously, retiring from the channel will be a well-deserved reason to take a good break and not worry about getting videos out on time, worry about thumbnails, worry about editing videos down, getting requests done, getting reviews done where applicable, getting series videos done. Like that sort of thing is where it's going to affect you. And you can obviously, to some people that sounds simple, but when you're combining your own job, which is already stressful when it really shouldn't be, you're doing more hours than you ever should be at that role, because the reason why you took that job is because then you can work your channel around it and life in general around it, and you can't do that because of this job. And then, of course, the reasons, as I mentioned, the videos, the recording, the editing, the design of thumbnails, all that jazz, it's a lot to put on yourself. And like I said, I know it's a bad thing for a lot of people that I am taking a break for an undisclosed time, but I need to do this. It's as simple as that. I know some people might think I'm being selfish, but considering how much I've explained that I actually put others before myself, I would be very surprised if someone accuses me of being selfish. So, and like I said, I've even had a close friend of about 20 years saying that I need to do something like this, because I do a lot for people, which is just part of my personality and me as a person. I focus on others, and I don't really do anything for myself. I do sometimes do things for myself, like I treat myself, I look after myself as much as I can, but there's only so much I can do, and that is part of the plan. So how can you keep in touch? So obviously this is going to be the main thing that people will be asking. But obviously the main way is via the Discord server. Obviously I will be still using this account, if that makes sense, because this is still my main YouTube account. This is my personal YouTube account. So I have my subscriptions of people who I watch, content creators and all that jazz. I will still be watching videos, but like I said, the main way you can keep in touch, other than just leaving comments on videos, which just seems a bit daft, is via the Discord, which will be in the description. So, and obviously all the timestamps as well. I will also still be running the server as normal, so don't worry about that. I'll still be there to obviously interact with you guys, that's the entire point, and I'll be on daily too, interacting with others as normal. Nothing's going to change about that. It'll probably be a bit less, because obviously I do enjoy a break from Discord now and again, but obviously with everything that's gone on in the Discord, for those that don't know, it's been a bit tough, but we've managed to deal with it, so we've been able to do that. Additionally, this is something I've been cooking for a while, but obviously I've never really had the chance to do it, nor the time. But obviously with something like this is something where I can just go, okay, this is something I can do now, and this is going to be a gaming clips channel, which is link there. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, don't worry. So this is called Joe's Gaming Adventures. This is something I've wanted to do for a while now, because as some people know, I own a PlayStation 5, which, as you play your games, it automatically saves clips. Now, most of the time it's just trophies unlocking, but you can manually set it to keep the record, because it technically does record all the time. You just have to save it manually. But I can save clips from all across the gaming scene that I do. So then you can also see what kind of games I play. I've got clips from Gran Turismo 7, Fallout 4, Immortals of Avium, which I've been really enjoying lately. And obviously newer games as well as they come out. For those that are curious, my 69th Platinum Trophy is going to be Stellar Blade, so you'll probably see some Stellar Blade clips at some point. I know some people are going to be face palming the screen right now, but I've had that plan for a little while as well. Like, I collect Platinum Trophies, so people that know what that is it's a PlayStation thing. So unlike Xbox where you have achievements, it's not like that. It's well it is, but still. The thing is with trophies is it feels more rewarding because like you have a sense of achievement. Whereas with the Xbox, you don't really have that sense of achievement. You're just like, oh, I got all the achievements. It's like Steam. I never do it on Steam, but like I do it on PlayStation because it feels rewarding. And obviously, with the variety of clips that I have from all across the gaming scene, you'll have all sorts from boss fights in games, racing games, etc. There will be loads of it. Obviously, there won't be any commentary because that is a faff to sort out on PlayStation, and not only that, post-editing every single clip is going to take the piss. But the gameplay a lot of the time will speak for itself, and a lot of the time you won't really need the commentary from that. But obviously now that I've got this time, because obviously I can, like do this now, I can have something that I want to do new, but I also don't have a plan to do a schedule. So in other words, that means you'll be getting uploads on that channel whenever I feel like it. And that's just something that I've been planning for a little bit now. But this is just something that I have to do and plan this out in my head. But now that the planning stage is done, I can just take it easy. Like I say, link to that channel in the description below. If you want to take a look at the channel, don't feel forced to. Subscribe and everything there, but like I say, if you want to, that's where I'll be now. At least most of the time. So what will this new channel do? Obviously, I've briefly covered it in the previous slide, but as I say, the new channel is because I saw the word G and then just combined channel together. The new channel, called Joe's Gaming Adventures, will host a variety of gaming clips that I've procured throughout my time. The upload schedule will be random, as will the game featured. The intention of this new channel is to show that I am not just a War Thunder player. I play a lot of different games, but of course I don't record on my PS5. I merely use the share button and save the clips I intend to keep/use. Some will be funny moments I have in games, some will be action-packed boss battles and or races, and a whole bunch of other stuff depending on what I'm playing. The variety will be there. This won't require a lot of time on my end, and because I have such a backlog of games, like I have so many games to go through, I'm still going through Immortals of Avium, so there'll be quite a few clips of that. I've got a few other clips from across games as well, and obviously I've got things like Gotham Knights to do. What's the other one? Tom Clancy's, what's it called? Wildlands, I think it is. I'm working through that now. And obviously with newer games coming in the future, and as I said about earlier, Stellar Blade, because why not? But also the new Assassin's Creed, which is going to be another one. I think I have a couple of clips from Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'd have to check. But I have all sorts saved. I even have some clips from Borderlands 3. Like, it's just one of those things where, like, you can save all these clips and just edit them down easily. But also, because the PlayStation keeps them automatically, you don't have to worry about keeping those clips once you've uploaded them to YouTube, because YouTube will keep them, then you can delete them and then make room for more. That's what I love about the PlayStation, is because it just does that for you. But obviously, if you want to record a bigger clip, which isn't a trophy unlock, which I might post platinum unlocking clips just because I have quite a few of them. But obviously it's going to take quite a while to find it all, but you know what I mean? Like, just different clips of me unlocking trophies, like, that could be a possibility as well. Like I say, you'll just have to let me know. But that is pretty much what this new channel will be doing, and I think that's going to be something where not only can I knuckle down my backlog, because I've not been able to do that, but also you just get to see what kind of games does Joe play, because I'm not just a War Thunder player, as I say. So, final little bits. Like I say, see you all in the future. I hope to see you all on the Discord and keep it in touch. Link below in the description as mentioned. Hope to see you all enjoying the clips of the new channel, but like I said earlier, do not feel forced to subscribe there. It's not a really serious channel. It's not going to be like gameplay part 1 or like let's play part 1 and all that crap. No, it's not going to be that. There's going to be some funny moments as well, including the sarcastic conversation from Fallout 4 where you meet the Doctor on the Brotherhood of Steel ship. One of the funniest moments in gaming, to be honest. And many more exciting battles, races, and all that jazz going across there. I have a lot of games in my backlog to do, so I will have quite a few. And as per usual, I will reply to every comment on the new channel. That isn't changing. I do reply to every single comment. So like I say, do let me know how you feel on new clips and everything that will be posted there. I'll probably put a Gran Turismo 7 one up there first because it's quite an exciting one. I've also got a really good race in a Nismo GTR 500, which is a race car. It's a Japanese race car. And I kept the entire race because it just shows how much strategy and like how much tuning a car and like specializing in a car can really benefit you. So that's what I'm going to be like showcasing. Obviously there's going to be long clips, short clips, etc. And final words on the channel for now. I'd like to give a personal shout out to my mod team. So Bertie, Derp Angel, Hairy, Flight, even though Flight's not going to be a mod for the longest of time because of personal commitments, but you know what I mean. And obviously we have Bertie as well. We have the whole team there. This would not have been where we are now without you guys. Especially Bertie. Bertie is the prime reason why we have the bots to protect the community from people, and we have the measures that we do. Pretty much without Bertie, we wouldn't be in the position where we are, because we wouldn't really incorporate things like that. So, personal shout out to you, Bertie. Thank you very much. I'd also like to give a shout out to you guys, the community. We've worked hard to get here, and we've done a lot over the years. Reviews, gameplay, British slang, and of course, dad jokes. The list goes on. And it wouldn't be possible without you guys sticking by me. So, final words really. Thanks for being here. I will be back someday once I've bettered myself, completed my plan, and made my life a whole lot better for me personally. I think it's a much needed thing to do in order to improve myself. So without further ado, I'm going to leave it at that for today. Obviously, I know I tried to keep this short, but it's probably gone a little bit longer than expected. But that's pretty much customary for me at this point. Like I say, it is hot. I don't know if it's coming across. Like, I'm obviously trying to laugh and joke along the way. But it is quite emotional for me to do this. But like I said, I do need to put myself first sometimes. And I think with me spreading out and having 2 channels to like take easier time off, but also keep this new channel flowing and all that, I really do think like this is not only an idea I can do in my spare time, but also I can de-stress, I can get out of this job, I can restore my social life to what it once was, because I'm a very sociable person. I go to Pokemon tournaments, I go to all sorts, I spend time with family, I do all sorts, I spend time with friends, you name it. I've not really had the chance to do that lately, and it's really eating away at me. But like I said, this will give me a chance to be better. I'll come back once I'm better, and most importantly, we'll be back to our usual self. And of course, once I am back, you'll know, because we're going to be chucking out videos like the truckload. But anyway, I'm going to leave it all to it for today. I really hope this cleared up most things. Obviously, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. I'll answer anything that you really want to know. Same on Discord. If you have any questions there, do let me know. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Goodbye to the Joseph 2000 channel, at least for a little bit. Obviously, I will keep you guys updated as time goes on, but let's leave it on a high note, and most importantly, let's give this new Joe's Gaming Adventures channel a chance. Obviously, not everyone has to like it, I'm not expecting that, but obviously, it's more of an idea I've had cooking for a while, so hopefully, let's see what you guys think. But anyway, I'm going to leave it all to it for today. I really hope you enjoyed seeing this video today, and obviously me clearing things up. Obviously, hope to see you all on the new channel and everything, but obviously we will be back on this channel eventually. I just don't know when. Anyway, that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time.